Hey yo, G Dash, boy, take your hat off. Fine. This week on Hats Off with G Dash Jones.
His hats off. Oh, I got him now. Y'all know. Hold up. Underestimated. Hold on. Songbird the Goddess. Underestimated. It's a vibe. That's how we starting. Record scratch. Y'all know. Shouts out to Songbird the Goddess. That's underestimated on all your DSPs. Go and get your bops together. Get your zone into that. Boom. Now, today, okay, it's hats off with your boy, me, G-Dash Jones. Y'all know what it is. And when I tell y'all, hold up. When I tell y'all the vibe tonight is special, ooh, the vibe today is special. Today we got the man, the myth, the legend, right? Listen, I was wrong. You see what I'm saying? I called him Nudie. You know what I'm saying? You know, the game is grown. You got to call him Newton. Okay? He ain't playing. Okay? I got Nudie Felt y'all here, y'all. We talking about Spinning Black Matters, Influencers Lab. Yeah. All of that. All of it. Future First Gaming, big checks. You see what I'm saying? We talking about all the things that got him there to help motivate you, to get you there. All the things. But first, things I want to tell you. Okay? So, Monday, I got a competition, Kings 24, a little poetry competition. It's online. It's, you know, on Instagram. Catch me here. It's like 7:30, 8 o'clock around that time. So, boom, that's Monday. I also, Luminescence. We had the MKT Place Gallery, y'all. What? Yes, the Art Loop. Velvet, Poindexter. Woo! Listen, I'm having a whole conversation with Velvet live and in person next week. That's going to be a dope situation, all right? You don't want to miss that. Again, that Luminescence at the MKT Place Gallery. Oh, that's going to be so dope. Like, this glowing in the dark. You know, it's like my inner soul will be just perfuming the room. It's beautiful. All right, so, again, all types of stuff is happening. You know, what you want me to tell you? All right, so that's going to be next Friday. And again, next Monday, I got the competition. So that's where we at. Now, with that said, now it's time for me to bring up the man, the myth, the legend of Mr. Newton. That's why I said the game is grown. I got to call him Newton. So there it is. There you go.
He's my guy. G, what up, bro?
How you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm feeling amazing, man.
Man,
Like,
listen, I'm gonna lie. I saw the name change. I said the game is grown. We gotta call him Newton.
listen. When you get verified, they want your whole government, man. So I couldn't. Hey, man, you know it's all good.
Well,
We here.
Listen, you're supposed to be verified now. You're talking about. Let's do a light recap of some of the things. We talking Spinning Black Matters, Influencers Lab.
Sir.
We talking Future First Gaming, right? I ain't mentioned the Win Factory. I could go on, right? There's direct Nudie promotions that Nudie been promoting since about 1974. Okay.
I ain't that old. Nah, I'm a college kid, man. I ain't that old.
Oh, don't put that on your jacket. Okay, I respect it. So,
out on DSU, man. I'm a college kid, man.
Absolutely. Listen, walk anywhere. Okay, walk into any room. With that said, tell the people a little bit about yourself, good brother.
Yeah, man. So for those who don't know me, my name is Nudie Felton. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware, by the way of Newark, New Jersey. I pretty much been in Delaware my whole life, so I ain't one of them guys that, you know, say I'm from New York, son. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm straight Delaware. You know, my dad is from Trinidad, so I'm half Trinidadian. Most people don't know. I don't really talk about that too much because that ain't really my, you know, I ain't really get to that side of my roots all the way. You know, so I keep that brief. I'm a humble guy. I love working with people. I love helping people. I'm all about collaboration. You know, I'm a DSU alumni. Shout out to the Hornets. You know, so as you alluded to, I am a co-founder of Spinning Black Matters, Influencers Lab / IFL Events. Also co-founder of Futures First Gaming. I'm the CMO also of Futures First Gaming. So that's the Chief Marketing Officer.
Whew. I got a little tired of all them titles. You got that. Do it all.
You know, over time, man, you know, you keep building, man, and you know, I've been blessed to be around some amazing people, man, and I got, you know, I just got some amazing people around me, man. So, you know, that's how that happened.
I dig it. I dig it. I think that even with like the collaboration, well, you having Jersey roots, you having Trinity roots, you having these things that even if they're not like the main thing, it just adds to the culture. Whenever you start to add into the culture, and then you here and you moved around here, you've been around here, you start to add to the experience. So that has me kind of curious. How did you wind up into that journey of marketing and promotions and influencing in that world?
So it started like my grandma and my mom, they was hustlers. So my grandma, she stayed over South Bridge, South Wilmington, and she used to sell them platters straight out the crib, sodas, platters. She always had a hustle, and at the time, like I'm thinking I'm a young pup. I'm like, damn, she doing it big. Like she making $1,000 out of her house. So, I ain't know like that was more like a mom and pop, type vibe. So I took that hustle, and that as I, started to move in my as I got older, I from what I seen, I'm like, man, I can do that too. So when I was about like third, fourth grade, I wound up selling candy in school. I found a little wholesaling spot right in the back of the crib. I used to go there before school, go to school, knock them joints off, make a couple of highs, and do the same thing over. So it started there. So as I went to college, when I went to Dell State, it was a guy that used to every single week. I promise you, I used to go home, get money from my mom. While I was in college, because I wasn't working. She wanted me just to focus on school, and I'd come back, and one of my guys, rest his soul, his name was Jameer Nelson. He was from not the basketball player Jameer, another cat uh, I went to school with, but nonetheless, he used to sell clothes every single week. I used to buy clothes from this guy every week, like he was taking all my money. And I'm like, man, bro, like I wanna do what you doing. And he was like, yo, man, you come up with a couple of dollars, man, $2,000-3,000, I'll take you to New York. He ain't seen me for about like 2-3 months, couple months. I saved up my little pennies, you know what I'm saying? And he took me to New York, and I grabbed some clothes, came back like that first week. I sold every piece of article clothes that I had. And the next time I went to go to New York again, I called him like, yo, bro, where you at? He wasn't nowhere to be found. He was like, nah, bro, you gonna have to get that joint on your own. So I went, found all the whole selling spots, the garment district on 34th and Broadway and all that. And I came back, started selling clothes. That led to me getting the only person to ever have a clothing store on campus at Dell State. So that led me to doing that, then doing parties, and then I started to doing marketing for nightclubs, lounges. Man, I helped get a couple political state reps elected. Elizabeth Lockman, shout out to Senator Tizzy. Also, Mama Stephanie Bowden, Senator Stephanie Bowden. We actually helped her campaign from us doing stuff with the mayor to nonprofits. That our political stance. So that was my my journey. And now I'm here, man. I'm here.
Hold up, man. Listen, if we starting off with candy in school, right? And it's funny when you start off with candy in school because you literally say, screw that fundraiser. I'm selling this for myself. I'm not selling y'all.
All the proceeds, that's coming to me.
You said, I am the fund I'm raising for this one. That is phenomenal.
100%.
Then you bumped the bull with the clothes off the block. He got like, he said, I can't supply you.
I got bigger than my bridges, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all love. Even at the time, like as I started to rise up, I guess you could say in the rank, it's like we wind up still like partnering and doing things and sharing resources and stuff like that. So it was all love though.
That's dope. So okay, even in that world, so because you dealt with kind of promoting like political campaigns, parties, and just things in general, is it different in different rooms? Like when you're trying to promote and you're really trying to do like what are the different approaches that you have to take when you're trying to kind of promote these different entities?
Well, you know what? So one thing I learned just from me being around people, I know people, right? So like the psychology of people, like for me, it doesn't change. If you know people, you can pretty much sell, anything, or just knowing how people operate. It doesn't matter the product, right? Because it's people. I'm in the people's business. So for me, it really wasn't that difficult. You just had to like learn some different like lingo. And the biggest thing, man, is relationships. And you know, like what I learned is people do business with people that they know and like. So I was a likable person. So even if I wasn't the best, if I wasn't the brightest, if I didn't get things done the fastest, one thing's for sure, I was a likable person. So for me, that was it made it much more easier in integrity, and I could be trusted, right? So people love if they can't trust you, you know, if you don't have integrity, those things are very important in business. I think that a lot of times people they forget those characteristics are like top 5 for sure.
Okay, real quick, I gotta talk to them. Hey, y'all, right? In case you don't know, right? He dropped some gems here. What you need to be, if you have your own business or you telling anything, is be a likable person. If you are not a likable person, not like intentionally, you just don't like people. Who cares? Find somebody likable and put them to your team. Okay? You gotta have a likable entity on the team if you want humans to purchase from you, right? And always move with the integrity and morality. But you gotta find a likable person, right? You only gotta like them midways, but the world has to like them a lot. Okay? Just say that's how that works. Now, so you're in this world, right? You're already moving. We're gonna dial it back. How did you say, you know what? I feel like let's make it a company and then come with that whole Influencers Lab media. You could put on the coats. Like how did that come about?
Yeah, man. So you know, as we were doing the events, you know, shout out to my guy AC, Alfred Campbell. AC was, you know, as I was doing the events, I wound up meeting AC. You know, AC started working with me. And as we started doing events, we started to notice more and more people was like, yo, if you could bring people to a party, you know, can you do this and can you do that? So it was like, yo, we need to find get a marketing arm. So we came up with this name's Influencers Lab, and we never we had it and it just lay dormant for like, you know, maybe like a couple years. I met Malcolm a couple years later, Malcolm Locks. And Malcolm was like, yo, man, I'm a chemist. I'm like, yeah, you a chemist? So I'm telling him about this company that we had. It just lay dormant. We never did anything with it. And I'm like, yeah, it's called Influencers Lab. You know, we wear these lab coats, and I'm giving the whole spill. And you know, from there, like we had got this. I started, you know, working with Malcolm. We had got this this contract with it, and it was a technology firm, and that was like our first actual client. And from there, like the rest was history.
That's dope. That's dope. Side note, just 'cause I'm curious, because you talk to so many different people and you are such a people person, do you ever get nervous when dealing with people, or is there ever a room that you like, I'm about to go into? I don't even know about these. Like, does that? No.
All the time, like all the time, you know. But
Really?
it's not like a bad nervous. It's like sometimes like the unknown, right? Like when we in certain rooms, like even now, we're in a lot of rooms that a lot of our peers and people that look like us aren't in, right? Like old white men, you know, a bunch of women, you know, some Chinese guys, like all different ethnicities and high level, or even, you know, some of the rooms aren't as high level, you know, but like I said again, once you understand people and you know how to talk to people, it becomes easier.
So it like starts off with nerves, and then like the nerves settle a little bit, and
Yeah,
then you be
it's
chilling.
like it's not like a bad like nervous. It's more just like you know, you never met these people before, and but like I said, as we got used to it, it was just like we come in any room, we come as us, like unapologetically black. You know, we ain't tap dancing. You know what I'm saying? We keeping our integrity. And you know, we are who we say we are on and offline, 100%.
Facts, facts. Does it ever get to a point, or has there ever been a moment where you had to work with people, especially, you know, in that promotional field, or you're going in to talk to these people and you know you don't like them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put all that, and I don't mean like they did something to you. I mean, like, the moment they start speaking, their personality is just like, ugh, well, we about to get this money, though. Like, have you ever been in that?
Absolutely. I mean, like that's. I mean, come with the territory, bro. Like, and you know, it's people that might rub you the wrong way. But I know why we here. You know what I'm saying? And if it was ever a situation where we felt felt like we didn't believe in the project or the people or the company wasn't a good fit for us, we walk away from the table. You know, it's not always money. Like, you know, we want to make money, but sometimes, like, you know, all money ain't good money. And it was times that we know we had we did things, we were like, damn, we want to make this money, we want to do it, and we actually wound up doing it, and it was like, man, I know we shouldn't have did that. So if anything that remotely comes close to a feeling where we just like, nah, this ain't it, we don't do it.
That's dope. Okay, I get it, because you got to moving with integrity. Now, what was it like to scale Influencers Lab? Because it went from that one client to y'all kind of having a whole little movement of vibe. Like, how did it scale? How did that happen?
It was just pure ambition. You know, like I said again, it was some rooms that we wasn't even invited to. You know, like we'll figure out, like, yo, that's like, we'll just go in and, you know, we'll be us. We'll ask questions. We'll see who's who. We'll study, you know, particular people or companies, and as you know, what's the saying? Familiarity breeds trust. So the more and more they kept seeing us, it was just like, yo, I seen you at right, and then we talking to certain people, and then we got, you know, we have certain relationships, and that just helped us, you know, just kind of like get in those rooms, and we did great work, and a lot of people started to refer us to other clients.
I get it. I always enjoy when I bump into you in places where I don't expect you to, because it's always like, this happened a couple times. I'm like, all right, that's what's up, because I know you working, you moving. It's technically, that's the vibe. So, all right, now you got it, the Influencers Lab is rocking, right? Cool. And then FFG, right? Boom. How did you? Now I know you and Malcolm was already cool, right? And I got his side of the story. He was on here a couple months ago. So now hearing it from you, how did you kind of get involved with that Future First Gaming as that marketing officer?
I'm thinking. G, update your calendar. Listen, Women with a Vision got a Black-owned expo at the Bear Y with a show by Nick Snow. See the Reef, sing, play, or speak your piece. Tuesday nights, rock, roll, and soul open mic. Unlock your pitch potential with Bryce. Fender, learn how to make your business a competition winner. And if you need to make your record clearer, Delaware Center for Justice are having second chances discussions. Kima's sound healing experience will be at the Artomat thanks to Wilmington Alliance, and it's business time with Full Carbon at the Stitch House. Live music and small business owners giving tips out. Take a trip around the world through chocolate and beer. That's what we're doing with the buffet at Midnight Oil Brewing. At Milk and Honey, it's the Holy Mic with John Carr featuring D. Spence. Dylan Tucker's got laughs at the Reef. Joe the Boss, Malcolm Hill, time to joke and eat. This week, hats off with G. Jones, Spending Black Matters. We got Nudie Felton. At the Palacio Event Center is good R&B. It's that Usher tribute karaoke. You see Black History Month Saturdays, UAE, presented by City Fest with Isaiah Lee. Black Spending Matters Marketplaces on the scene with DJ Tim Dog, since black is the new green. Opera Delaware has acute inflections with soulful sounds, love and laughs, truly a blessing. Mimosas and more with Kershaw Comedy Brunch Sundays at a Taste of New York. Send open mic on IG. Poets let your words flow with Bonita Poetry and Tierra Nicole. Wanting to know what's going on? Well, there's your answer. Hit my inbox for sponsorship or to get your event on G-Update your calendar.
Now, so Futures First is me, Malcolm, and our other partner, Steven Side. That happened by pure accident. We was never trying to start a gaming company. We had met Steven Side at an event called Reinvent Delaware. It's more like a kind of like a pitch competition, and we was invited by another client that we were working with. They had like tickets, so we went just to check it out. And as we go in the room, there's like it's not a lot of people that look like us, right? The people that are even receiving the funds don't look like us. And so as we're in there, it's like the Hotel DuPont. So like if those are not from Wilmington, they'll know it's like a prestigious hotel and venue space. So as we go in, we're looking around, you know, we see some people that we know. And then we see this one guy that they announced, like he's the executive director of the P. DuPont Foundation. And as we're looking, we see this little light-skinned black guy stand up. I'm like, yo, he He did exactly directed. I'm like, yo, Malcolm, when he gets done, we going beeline straight to him. So as the event is kind of like coming to a close and it's over, we beeline straight to Steven, introduce ourselves. We tell him what we do, and you know, like we set up a meeting with him. He tells us about Reinvent Delaware and that there's a pitch coming up soon, and we ain't really got nothing to pitch. So Malcolm plays video games a lot. He was like, well, Malcolm, I play video games, and I play it too, and not like Malcolm though. So he was like, yo, well, maybe y'all should come up with he said, so Steven actually played video games as well. And he said, well, maybe y'all should come up with something around video games and pitch it. We had 3 days to pitch it. Me and Malcolm, you know, wrote the whole thing up, and we linked up with Steven. Only two of us can actually go and pitch. So Malcolm and Steven pitched, and it was one of the best ideas out of the pitch company.
Wow.
It was, like I said, it was divine intervention. Like we had no idea, or we were never trying to start a gaming company. It happened by, it wasn't something that we were trying to do.
But you were meant to do it. That's fire.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. That was
next week.
Part of COVID 2020, and here we are 4 years later, you know, still like we are, of course, the biggest esports technology gaming company, definitely in the state, but like we're doing things all over the country.
Okay, right now with y'all doing things all over the country, partially, you know, let's talk about the marketing of that, right? Let's get into what you do with that, because to be clear, that FFG moving all around again, we get back to reaching out to people, to get people involved, to bring community involved in it. What was that like to kind of not only here, but again in other areas, to like get it kind of out to people and have people involved?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely give a lot of credit to Malcolm and Steven, because they're like the driving force, and I'm like the cleanup man. You know what I'm saying? You tell me to, like, yo, we need to make these connections. I go, like, I'm more like on the business development side too. So I go out and, you know, I start to plug, you know, a lot of connections of, you know, people that I know, like not just in Delaware, but Philly and, you know, Jersey and New York. But I mean, it's been a journey, man. Like, you know, we use a lot of our connections and resources to kind of, you know, get it to the point where it's sustainable. You know, and it's taken us to us sponsoring events out in LA, you know, Vegas. I mean, it's like I can't even explain it, man. Like the rooms and the place that we have been in, it's like you can't even write this in the script.
I know, man. That is beautiful. And I gotta congratulate y'all, especially on that Edge grant. That was you. I'm gonna tell y'all what's dope about that, and knowing this story. Y'all came up with it at a pitch meeting. And the next thing y'all know, right, y'all won that pitch. 4 years later, y'all still winning with pitches. Okay?
Yeah.
How is it difficult to like kind of restructure and kind of create the pitches and kind of in order to elevate like this? Or was it already, the foundation is already ready?
Once the foundation is there, we just build off of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we got to keep reinventing the wheel. We just build off of, you know, the things and the access that we had and the things that we're learning, and we just kind of like put it into the structure.
I dig it. You ever get tired of people? Like, you do a lot of people in.
All the time.
You know, and that's what
I mean, it's draining, because you got people that it's fulfilling and it's draining at the same time. I mean, but I wouldn't change it for the world, though.
What would you say makes it like most fulfilling and or most draining? Like, how does it get into that world?
I love helping people. The draining part is people constantly like want and they want your time, and at times it's more like it could be selfish. They don't really care what you got going on. This is what they need, and if you say no, right, you could have did things 100 times them say yes 100 times. When you say that no, it's like you never said yes, and they just like they show their true colors. But you know, it's part of it come with the territory.
How do you overcome that? Because I know this is a relationship business.
Patience. You know, just still staying true to who I am and not letting too many things get to me, because you know this would definitely stress you out. But I just keep it moving, man. Like it's never that serious for me.
I dig it. I dig it. And I gotta, you know, not to dig too deep, but I'm also curious, you know, coming from the city, especially Southbridge, as a black man, right? How'd you get over that thing between ego and pride? Like we gotta think about us. They ain't about to play me, right? And then especially when people come to you with real self-centered, ego-driven, like how do you kind of take it down and be like, I ain't even getting ready to allow myself to feel a way about whatever, and you kind of control it.
I mean, humility plays a lot of part in that. And just you know, like, cause we all have egos at times. Like you just gotta know when to turn it down and turn it off. I mean, but for me, it's just like, you know, I don't let too much stuff get to me, man. So I'm a humble. When I say that, I'm truly a humble person, man. So like, my spirit sometimes won't let me, you know, like a lot of things don't bother me.
Right. I ask you that because I feel like the world needs to know that. Like there's some young black men out there that need to know, hey, sometimes you just gotta be humble about it, put that ego to the side, put that pride to the side if you really want to elevate, because they're going to test you. Like it's a thing.
Yeah, the game gonna always test you. You know what I'm saying? It's, you respond to when you being tested. And you know, like for me, for us, we take it as a challenge. We welcome the test.
All right, that's dope. I'm here for it. All right. So now, Influencers Lab been influencing labs, right? Future First Gaming is the future of gaming, right? Checks is coming in. And then you said, you know what? How can we all get this money? All of skin folk come together because spending black matters. How did that come about? Where'd that come from?
So in the heart of COVID, we realized a lot of our black businesses didn't have the opportunities as our counterparts. And when a lot of our stores were able to open the big box chain stores, we wasn't. We had to shut down. And we realized a lot of our companies didn't have e-commerce. We decided to, create Spending Black and recycle those dollars back into our community. And so to date, on Facebook, our group, we have over 33,000 people in our group.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay, y'all got the group, y'all got the page, y'all got and y'all got the events. How did was it all just organic from virtual, or how did you make it? How did that transition into in-person stuff?
It was all organic, but then we realized that online wasn't cutting it. That we need to do something where they have a marketplace where people can come and buy their services. So we decided to do an in-person event, and it's a Spending Black marketplace. This is now our third annual, come this Saturday, and we have last year had over 600 people. This year we're looking to have over 1,000 people and 50 vendors, and a lot of our. So I mean, it's a big deal.
So all right, so now even in that, right? Last year's the Wilmington Library. You feel me? Now y'all got the school, right? Because y'all need a little bit more space. Yes. What made y'all not only say, you know what, when we do this marketplace, we want to have music. Shouts out to Tim Dog. We want to have, shouts out to Randall, host it. You know what I'm saying? It's setting the tone for the vibe. And y'all got speakers. What made y'all not want to just have it as a marketplace where people come and buy something, but y'all wanted it to be an event? How did that thought process?
I mean, we wanted it to be a vibe, man. We wanted it to be something that could be sustainable, something that everybody can enjoy, resources for these businesses to be able to continue to grow, and have access to people that they normally wouldn't meet on a regular basis. So we wanted to make sure that it was cohesive, and it was a vibe, man. It was something that, you know, we could be proud of, something for us, by us, and, you know, that we can also have other people come and support us. We spend our money with everybody else. Why can't they spend money with us? Why can't they bring dollars back into our community? So that was the goal.
Absolutely. All right. So now Tim Dog is Tim Dog. I know why you got him. Ram Law, I know why you got him. You know what I mean? I know what he's about. How'd you pick your speakers?
They were hold on, let me see. I'm gonna take my phone with me. So a lot, we picked our speakers by purely, like, we knew that, like, for example, True Access Capital, we knew that they provided services for the people in our community that couldn't typically get, you know, funding. So we knew that was you know, a great person to come speak. We knew that with our guy Joel Brown, with the entrepreneur mindset, we knew that, like, he's a big dog. So he's someone who has extensive knowledge of business, and we know that he can give the people exactly what they need. So our guy David, he has one of the biggest ad agencies in the country. So he's going to come through and teach people why it is important to run Facebook and Instagram ads, and how to actually do that for a, you know, a minimum cost. So, like, those things that we felt, a lot of our business owners, we need those things. We need that. It's a necessity. You know, so, like, we know that they're going to get a lot of value out of that. So, I mean, we're excited. We can't wait.
That's dope. That's dope. All right. Now, listen, this has been a fire interview. We covered a lot in this little bit. Just like we ran through space.
It was a little. It got a little hot. It got a little hot. You know, I met my man at the Lock Nation studio with man Stan and Malcolm. It got hot in there, so I had to come outside and get some fresh air.
I know that's right. So I asked this question to all of my guests, and I'm very curious what your answer is. But if you had to give advice to a younger version of yourself, right? A younger Nudie. They just call you Nude back then. You know what I'm saying? Just Nude. You know what I'm saying? But the year is still 2024.
Yes.
What advice would you give to a younger version of you in the year, if the year is still 2024?
I would say stay consistent. Never don't give.
Hold on, you cut out. You hit the button. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You cut out real quick. Hold on, good brother.
Your own lane. If you got a vision, protect that vision. And if it's people, get around people who want to push you up and see that vision grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's oh, somebody said they can't hear you can't hear me. They can't hear me.
Couldn't hear you, but we can hear you now. You just came in. You said you got a vision, and that's what I got.
If you got a vision, man, you got to protect that vision. You got to stay around people who uplift you, who see the good in your vision, and you know what I'm saying. You got to keep it going, man. Like that's something that has helped me get to where I'm at today. And I never worry about what nobody else is talking about. I just keep doing what I'm doing.
And that's how you wind up finding your tribe and meeting the right people and putting yourself in the right position.
100%. 100%.
I dig it. All right, good brother. Well, listen, this has been Hats Off with G-Jones. I tell you what I do. You already know because you've seen it, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I tell people, if you give me a word, I give you a poem. So while you think of a word, I'm going to tell the world, listen, this has been Hats Off with G-Jones. I got my man Nudie from Spinning Black Matters here.
Yes.
Check me out. I'm going to have next week. I got a poet by the name of Ramrock Speaks, who runs all types of different workshops and stuff like that. We're going to talk to him Next Friday, I'm hosting, I'm interviewing Velvet Poindexter at the MKT Place Gallery. Shout out to Luminescence. Shout out to Sarah Crawford. That's going to be a vibe. Glowing
Sarah
in the
home
dark
team.
special. Oh, yeah, you already know. All right, boom. And I got a competition, spoken word competition, Kings 24 on Monday. So listen, check me out. And I'm also, giving all the events for the schedule and the calendar. So if y'all got events, send them to me, and I'll do my best to add them to the promotional reels. With that said, good brother, what word you got for me?
Yo, so this Saturday, Spinning Black pop-up marketplace. It's at Eastside Charter. You can go to you can get the tickets at spinningBlackMatters.com. We still got a few more spots for vendors. You can RSVP. The event is completely free. We just want everybody to come through, spread the word. We want to support our Black businesses. We want to recycle the dollars back into our communities. So we need everybody to show up and show out. Come support these vendors. Come network. It's going to be a hell of an event. With that said, man, I just want everybody to just keep doing what they're doing. This year is it's the Kobe year, man. It's the year of the Mamba. So we gotta have a mentality. We gotta go get it. Like we ain't waiting for nobody. We ain't hating on nobody. We getting the money. We collaborating. You know what I'm saying? And we just making our people better people, and we want to see everybody at the top. In the next 4 years, I want to see everybody at the top. Wherever you want to be at, I want to see you there. And if we can help out, just let us know.
That's a fact. But you got to give me a word, good brother.
Oh, a word. I thought you were talking about a word. Okay, the word that I'll say is persistence.
All right. I'm thinking. You know where that dollar went? Probably got spent in some place where it shouldn't have been, but who cares, right? We don't even ask that again. Then we trying to figure out why our economic status isn't the same as them. Okay. I probably wasn't listening when Killer Mike was spitting all those things when he did that show before the album came, It was like, hey, where does that dollar go? I probably should have asked that because for some reason, wherever I gave it, no matter how much I'm enslaving, it's not getting passed back. So I got to find ways to bring it back to me. Right. And if I feel like, if I spend it with you, then maybe he can come back, with unities. And I can start to see how then we can wind up creating ways so that we can raise our own economy, like not even worried about how they spend because they're not even worried about me. So all I'm asking is, how can we worry about where that dollar is going? Maybe I got to start asking myself and start spending like I'm knowing. Maybe if my brother is selling something, before I walk away and spend it with another, I ask my brother to show him. Oh, wow. Next thing you know, I'm glowing in the finest linens that was made by the kin in them. Oh, made by my friends in them. Made by all the sisters that now I don't got to dismiss it because thinking that the quality is different when all I'm doing is lowering the quality of the cash that I'm spending. Listen, okay? I don't mean to sound like I'm on a mission, but I'm on a mission for us to all come up. See, y'all too worried about what y'all risking and not worried about how we all live. Y'all too worried about what y'all mission and not worried about what you can be given. And that's what makes me live it. That's why, to make this dollar come back, now we can all properly be up when we spend it. We got to be persistent. Home.
Woo! Fire up the top. That's strong. That's strong.
Something like.
That's heavy, bro. I wouldn't say that. That's heavy. That was heavy.
Just word salad. I just put words in a bowl, make word salad, and I just feed
you got to coin that. I like that.
I appreciate you. Again, shouts out, thank you for joining. I've been trying to get you on the interview for years. Now you got that bread up. Now you talking. I've been waiting for that. Okay, since Tuck. I've been trying to get you to talk.
My guy, that's my guy too, man. Tuck, that's my
Shout out to Tuck. So I appreciate you for joining us. Shouts out to the whole Spinning Black Matters. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. I just want everybody to show up, man. We need everybody's support. So we can take back our communities, man, and those a lot of those stores that's in our communities. No disrespect to any other nationality or like anybody, but in our communities, before those stores was there, those were our stores. We had the corner stores and the grocery stores. I want us to get back to the essence of what we had before, right? So by you coming and supporting the black business, that sends our kids to college. That helps us buy houses. That helps us get out of poverty. Everyone else is doing it and spending with their community and doing those things, but us, right? So I want us to do those things for us, so we can, we ain't got to be coming down from the bottom and pulling our stuff up from our bootstraps, because we're helping each other out, and that's the goal. So I just want y'all to, like, this is the start. Could we be doing better? All of us could, but we got to start from somewhere, and this right here, this is the start. So this Saturday, Eastside Charter, go to www.spinningblackmatters.com, RSVP, pull up, tell a friend to tell a friend. We got 5 more vendors left. You can go on the site and grab a vendor table. Just come through. That's it. We just want y'all to come through and show some love, and let's fellowship and network, and let's take this thing to the top. Just the Kobe year, man. Mamba year, 24, man. Let's do it.
That's a fact. R.I.P. Kobe. Y'all know what it is. Listen, again, this has been Hats Off with G-Jones. That's Newton. Game is growing. You got to call him Newton now. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Newton Felton in the building.
We still Nudie, New Diddy. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, man. Like we still that. You know the name changes and all that, but we still you know what I'm saying? Like whatever you call me, Nudie, Newton, New Diddy. Just don't call me a sucker, man, because I'm for my people. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, listen, he said he let it roll off his back unless you being too intentional. You heard? All right.
G.
I appreciate you, brother. I'll see you on Saturday. I'll be through.
Yes, sir.